Here's Cathedral Caverns, about to go in.
See that post right there?
Yep.
Walk around it, line up against that brick wall, go all the way down to the stairs.
Okay.
Follow them.
Ooh, I can feel the cool air.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
I'm gonna get
You don't need your hoodie.
I'm already chilly.
Here we go, walking into the cave. It's pretty tight. It's way too dark to go through.
Mommy's cave. It looks like Mama's cave.
This is about as big as that one in Puerto Rico.
Let's probably go.
An island?
Have you ever been? Yeah. Honeymoon.
Yeah.
Can you hold this for just a second?
We're just waiting here now, about to go on in this tunnel.
So this right here would have been where those little 3, 4, 5s would have based a lot of their huts out of. Now, the biggest reason that we know that is because through the years of bringing you guys down here on these tours, we've actually had the University of Alabama, as well as Jacksonville State University come down here. And inside of this rocky pit behind you guys right here, they decided to do a couple of archaeological digs. Now, the first dig they came to do only went down about 200 years, but they did manage to find everything from arrowheads, pottery shards, scrapers. They even managed to find a couple of pieces of clothing and some animal bones that we're pretty sure were getting used for tools.
No, you're not. There's two little girls that are tinier than you.
Mm-hmm. The baby's behind.
Started out the very front, now we're in the rear.
Yep.
You sure did.
And I get all of you guys to turn around and look the way you just came from.
Look that way.
Yeah, does everybody see that nice big hole that you walked through? Does everybody see the sunlight coming through? Soak it up while you can. Like I said, I'm gonna find out who wants to be down here.
That's pretty cool.
I see it. Oh, I see.
Oh, that's
This
cool.
shiny part.
Yep.
Okay.
This is huge. This is a big cavern. This is the biggest one.
Those are stalactites, the ones that hang down.
I can't remember which stalactites and stalagmites. It's one of them. I think this is the biggest cave we've been in, like an opening spot, other than the one in Puerto Rico. I mean, the opening in Puerto Rico is only the biggest thing about it. Come over here, bud. Come here.
Stay behind
Look at
this
this.
grill. That's fine, and I'm right here.
Alrighty, so this right here is Big Rock Canyon. Now, all the rocks that you guys are seeing behind me in this room right here are what we call breakdown. So at one point in time, the entire cave system that we're going to walk through would have had this one solid rock at the bottom of the earth. Now, as time goes by, that water starts to find its way into those tiny little cracks in that rock, and it will slowly but surely start to dissolve and break away all of this breakdown here. from the walls around us, and from that ceiling above us. Now, let's be 100% honest with each other here. So something ends up happening that kills off all the coral and the sea sponges. They sink to the bottom of that ocean, where eventually they get turned into this flint right here. Now, if you guys remember back at the mouth of the cave, when I was talking to you about all of those Native Americans that would have used this cave, as far as any of them are concerned, this right here would have been as far into this cave as they would camp. Now, this is also where, if not all of, at the very least, a good majority of the flint that would have been used to make those arrowheads, spearheads, tools like that, would have come from. Now, while we're going through the cave, some of you are pretty quickly going to start to us all the way through the cave. But no matter how far back we go today, one thing is never going to change about that line. It is never going to move from that level right there. Now, unfortunately, this right here is where I become the bearer of bad news for the first time in this tour. Especially to those of you that like Nickelodeon. Because sadly, I get to be the one to break the news to you that right there is what this nice little yellow guy you guys are probably aware of that goes by SpongeBob is going to be looking like before too long dancing across this screen. So good luck on that.
So here goes the corn on the cob. Did you find out it's stalagmites or stalactites? Hey, y'all, you want to go to the left? Let's look and see what's on the left.
Perfect. We're going to borrow you two. You two guys, fine.
All right. I'll see you, Mom. Too bad.
Yeah, I see, man. Go. Wow. That's cool.
Now you see the meeting for the morning. We went through.
That is amazing. That's water too.
Now you guys in the middle of the crowd right here are going to get the full experience of literally being stuffed
water.
in here like sardines.
Crystal clear water.
Do you see the water, baby? That's a
Y'all just thought it was part of the joke.
reflection.
All right, you guys keep on walking down, please. There's some room behind those guys.
Elias.
You find that he is 40 feet across the top up there. He is 245 feet around the base. And depending on what side you're on when you measure him, he's anywhere between 45 and 55 feet tall. Now, while I'm taking you guys through the cave today, you're going to hear me call this either a wet cave or an active cave. But what I didn't tell you is that there are two different meanings behind that. So how many of you guys noticed all those puddles we walked through to get down here today? What were in those puddles?
Water.
What is water? Water is wet.
Oh, okay.
Wet cave. Thank you very much. I'll be here all day.
Okay.
Now, the second meaning behind that is talking about something that I hope you guys have already started to notice. You just haven't realized it yet. It's talking about this right here. So all of this white that you guys are seeing on the side of Goliath right there is active new growth. Meaning that we still have formations in this cave that are as old and as big as Goliath here that are still growing and getting bigger. Now, in that same breath, that also means that we have new formations popping up all the time down here to show you guys. But there is a lot of that growth happening down here. So if you guys will have just a little bit of patience with me today, once we get a little bit farther back into the tour, they're patient. Now, where you get stalactites, you almost always end up with stalagmites, like this guy just below him right here. Now, as they continue to grow, they will eventually connect to make columns like this little baby right here beside it, or like these two right here. But in a perfect world, where those two right there have all the room they need and plenty of time to grow, eventually they'll start to look something like this. So maybe in about 5 to 10,000 years, if you guys come give us another visit, who knows? You might get to see Goliath 2.0 up there shining nice and bright for you. Gives you. Say again?
How deep is the
Yes.
water here?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes. I'll put it to you this way. Somebody's got to change all 4 of those lights, and I've had to do it a couple of times.
Okay.
Yes, it's deep.
Okay. Okay.
I'll put it to you this way. When you're in front of those lights right there, it's...
Gotcha. Okay.
When you're in the deepest portion of it right there, comes up to about right here.
Okay.
It comes up to my collarbone in the deepest portion of that. And that's not even the deepest one we have.
I figured not.
I'm guessing it's a little chilly too, right?
Oh, 40 degrees. It never gets above 40 degrees. Matter of fact, the last time I had to get in there to change, I had to change that bulb right there out. When I got into the water, there's on the side of our wetsuits that we use to get in here, there's like a little thermometer thing, you know how like the contact thermometers? There's one of those on the arms of our suits. I jumped in there and that little thermostat right there read 31 degrees in the water. So that was during the middle of winter.
Wow.
So it gets pretty...
J. Gunner Bridge. Huh. Oh, there's a track down here, baby. Look. That's a bridge. That's a bridge. Oh, that is a river. So if you were to start digging up on this rock right here, and keep going until you broke 3 days, you're going to have to dig anywhere between 265 and 295 feet of rock. Now that is for one reason and one reason alone. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ruby Falls in Tennessee. I think they're both right there together, state my house there. Yeah. Catch a show.
Well, now instead of telling you how, you can start to actually see how yourself. So you're going to start to notice a whole lot more cracks coming through. But you're also going to notice that those cracks are absolutely loaded with stalagmites. Now, where you get stalactites, you almost always end up with what? Exactly. Which means that from this point on, pretty much everywhere you're going to start to look, you're going to be able to find some type of new growth going around. Now, this is also where I strongly convince you guys to reach down onto this curve, pick up that invisible bottle of super glue, and attach yourselves to the tip to somebody. Because this right here is the point where lights are going to start getting turned off behind us.
Uh-oh.
Now, if you'll look straight ahead of us, you'll notice the lights in the room we're going to are already off. That means it is going to be dark and get even darker when we get there. So, if you have any flashlights or cameras with the flashlight, I am kindly going to ask you to please leave those off.
This is what the time is for.
Yeah, it's like a garden, like a stalactite, stalagmite garden.
Does it like a city?
It does.
Here, there's some water up here.
Yeah, got what? A river or something? Oh, look at that. We're going into there now. Look at that. Isn't that neat?
It is like we're going into a
Isn't that
castle.
neat? It's just like a castle. Yeah, he's gonna let us up, buddy. He's gonna let us up. Yeah, well, here's where it's dark. This is where it gets dark. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is going on right here.
Can you hear me?
Everybody here.
Alrighty. Now, when I tell you guys that it is about to get dark in this room, the only light we are about to have, watch out, I don't want to blind it to you guys, is coming from this pathway light right here. Meaning, parents, if you have any little ones with you, I cannot recommend enough that you find them and grab a hold of them. Now, my next rule is going to sound crazy, and you guys are going to laugh at me. I already know it happens every time. But I am also going to give you guys a little bit of a scare tactic, so to speak. Yes, it is going to be a little bit scary, but it is also the 100% truth. That rule, do not scream, please. Now, time for the scare tactic. When you scream, it vibrates your vocal cords, which vibrates the air and everything in it. Which means, if you start to scream, you will start to do some damage to this cage. Now, normally, that's not the big thing to worry about. However, normally we don't have these big rocky spikes dangling above 63 people's heads today. So, what are we not doing?
Screaming.
Thank you. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Now, this right here is hands down my favorite room in the cave. And that's mostly because of the story that goes with this room. So this right here is the cathedral room. It is the namesake of the cave. But how it gets that name is hands down the best story I have ever heard in my life. So, if you guys remember me talking to you a little bit about a man by the name of Jacob Gurley earlier today, part of the reason we talk about that man is because he was also one of the first men that actually owned this cave. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, was Mrs. Gurley's birthday present. Man, I love this job.
That does look like a bell.
It
Now,
does.
for those of you who couldn't see, right here are those pipe organs for you. Right there is that church bell. And if you can't see the two columns in the middle of the room, I'm sorry, but there ain't no help for you at that point. I don't even think a pair of glasses are going to help. I mean, if you want to try, you can borrow mine, though. Now, while you guys are getting pictures, on the other side of these two columns, we are going to walk through a tunnel.
It's like a forest. Look at that. It's just like a forest. Rock forest. That's cool. Looks like a land. It does. That's amazing.
Look at that right up there.
Yes.
Light shining through that. How thin.
pretty neat.
It's like angel. That's beautiful.
Look at that.
Yeah. She fell backwards. Woo, you're doing great. You're doing great.
Wow. That's amazing.
So pretty.
That is amazing. Is this what he's talking about? Slip and slide?
You don't want to fall back.
Yeah, take the right, yep. That's awesome. Some water. Oh, so basically we're just going in circles, is that it?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, that looks like a big old mushroom. Look at that, or a big I like that jellyfish. You see the tentacles on it and stuff. Hey, babe, look, the tentacles. That's Rapunzel's Tower. What's that next called? Mama has 0.
Painstakingly training all of these glowworms to work on a light switch. I, however, am sadly not that good. I am, however, incredibly humble though. These are just lights from Walmart. Hey.